Morning. I'm bringing you another coffee talk this morning. Got my coffee. Just made my iced coffee this morning. It's a spot. But today's topic, I was thinking last night about the art of listening. And I think it's important that we remember, especially in today's society, how important it is to listen to your spouse, your loved ones, maybe your coworkers, your boss, your customers, if you're out in the world, your colleagues, your family. Because when I think about listening, I find myself excited. Like, you may be telling me the best story in the world and I'm ready to chime in and I'm ready to react, and I'm just I'm already thinking about what you're gonna say next because I love you and I support you. Or maybe you're telling me something that I didn't want to hear today, and maybe it's my husband saying something and I'm just like, oh gosh, can you just be done with it, And then because I have a thought that I'm excited. Maybe he's telling me something that happened or something, and I'm just like, oh, that I'm not interested in that at all. But when you find yourself actually listening, so like go back to grade school level of active listening. So active listening, our ears are open, we are alert, you're hearing what they say, you're not just like taking it in. And when you find yourself actually active listening, like I've had to stop myself, especially this week, that's something I've been working on this week, is I want to listen. So especially with my spouse, because I think it's important. We've been together for over 10 years. So I find myself accidentally interrupting, or I mentioned before, finishing their sentence. And it's really rude, I just caught myself doing it, and I thought, oh my gosh, I need to stop doing that. And I've realized by noticing how much more that I'm listening to my spouse, yeah, I may not be interested in the basketball game or whatever might be going on, right? Sometimes it's not something that we're interested in. But when you listen, I found myself like learning more about my people. So, yeah, I know my husband loves basketball and I love football. He loves football too, but he always is watching a sport. That's just something that he does. So this is just, a scenario. But when I'm listening, he notices that I'm listening. And it's growing our relationship even more because you now are, I'm going to set you down. I was going to set you down, but I'll just sit back. But you're listening to someone you love, and they notice that you're listening like you were when you first met them, Or my customers, I'm listening to them and they may have something tragic going on, and you can have empathy without being sympathetic and affecting emotionally. Because if someone has a terminal illness, I can have empathy for them and understand they are not in a good place. I'll never understand what they're going through because I don't have a terminal illness, and I would never say I understand what you're going through, because that is a bold-faced lie and I wouldn't do that. But I can be praying for them. I can send them strength to get through the situation and send them peace that they need to get through this time. So when you listen to people, you'll be shocked at how much more not only do you learn about them, but you grow your relationship and you learn more about yourself, because I'm experiencing patience now. Because in our society right now, we want it now. We want it now. I want it. I get to skip the next commercial. I get to turn on whatever TV, series I want to watch. I get to turn on the show. But when you find yourself listening, you're learning more patience. And that's a beautiful thing, because I think we've lost that a little bit. And sometimes we feel entitled that what we have to say is more important than what you're saying. But pause. There's time goes so fast, but there's also so much time. So when you're with somebody today, I encourage you, and maybe you already do this, and maybe it's just something I'm practicing, and I'm a weirdo, but try it today, whether it be your best friend, your mom, your dad, your cousin, your spouse, your partner, whoever it is, colleagues, customers, bosses, whoever it is today that you're going to have a good conversation with. Slow it down and actually listen, take it in, and you'll catch yourself trying to speak, you'll catch yourself. But hold the thought. Just hold it and really learn about them. Really look at them. Really listen to what they have to say. Okay? Anyways, more next coffee talk, but that was a good conversation to have with you. I hope you have a absolutely terrific day, and the sun is shining on you, but you're not too hot. Okay, till next time. Bye, y'all.